Also, Spirit's giving me some kind of a weird lesson on shows of intelligence and what they really mean, sort of in the market. And it starts with this idea that my tax license actually is way more of a sign of intelligence than quite a few other things, because for one, it's taxes, so it's kind of like this isolated niche of information that you wouldn't have learned in high school, so, or even college. So, you know, to show that somebody really can just take this like little class and then study for this state test and then pass it is actually way more of a sign of like true intelligence than even a college degree, is what she's telling me. Because you got to recognize, everybody else recognizes that the college degrees are for uniformity and commercial application and expectation, okay? So there's not anything really special about that. And even keep in mind, this is what she wants you to hear right now. Keep in mind, as much as, you know, some of the Ivy League schools have really good reputations and it's, you know, really special to get into them because we know the kids that get into them, right? They say a lot of that is actually dumbing down their true ability to process in their mind because they need commercial uniformity. So it's not that there aren't, you know, secret societies out there learning a whole different, you know, train of thought, but the vast majority of university graduates are being forced into a level of conformity, and that counts even for Ivy League. They're being dumbed down. They're being forced to think that the way that commerce wants them to think. So even if they are super intelligent, they're being stunted because of this forced uniformity. So then again, so that relates back into if you're trying to sort of fake an IQ test or something, or some kind of intelligence test, you're not going to make it in the long run, because this is what they're saying, is if they need somebody to pick up where Einstein left off, they really actually need somebody with Einstein's IQ. And faking it will never get you there. Even, you know, being summa cum laude of Harvard isn't going to get you to that IQ. So when they're looking for people with specific intelligence markers, it's because they actually really do need people that are capable of the kind of higher intelligence that some other higher intelligence person left off. And just a college degree means you put on your uniform. It doesn't actually mean that you have any intelligence. So it doesn't mean that you can't then go forth and start adding on these intelligence credits, but in all honesty, once you've been formed into that conformity uniform, it's going to be difficult for you to break out of that box and show us anything special the way that, you know, a free-wheeling, free-spirited genius can do. Thanks, bye.